Hey guys, Almost Addicted here, and today I'm going to show you how I built this awesome, amazing, huge medieval house. So yeah, it's going to be a fast tutorial. As you can see, I'm using the default texture pack, but at the end I'll show you what it looks like in the Conquest. But now, at the moment, I'm using a stone brick, and I'm making kind of like a little tower. And basically it's going to be kind of a chimney, and now I'm just working in with a little bit of the stone brick. We're using some of the wool and some of the oak logs, and as you can see, it's just like a 5x5 window. You can mess around with different dimensions and stuff, but yeah, you can kind of take it however you want to build this. I'm just kind of going with the flow of it. I've got a nice little archway in the front, so maybe you could do a little archway. I've got loads of block for block tutorials of houses just like this, and I will be doing block for block tutorials, but for the time being I'm just doing a fast one for yeah, just the time being really. So yeah, as you can see, I'm doing exactly the same with the windows. As you can see, it's 5 high and just a 1 window. We've got the stone bricks making a little bit of a pattern, exactly the same at the other side, the same with the same. I'm basically making 2 chimneys at each side and making it fairly symmetrical for now. And as you can see, I've got this little pot kind of like area where I'm going to put some water in there. It's kind of like, I don't know, where you would cool down. It could be a blacksmith's even, this. It's pretty awesome. So here I'm using some of the spruce just to kind of make little shelves, and I'm doing that all the way around. And at the front here, I'm getting these little pillars that are kind of coming out and then joining it on with the stone brick slabs. So we've got a thicker area at the top than we have the bottom, because medieval houses, when you're building your medieval houses, they're quite thin at the bottom and then they kind of like thicken up at the top. Now you can do roofs that are normal, like peaking up, or you could do a roof that's kind of like peaking up even higher by doing one stair instead of just stairs joining it together. I'm making it into a square, and yeah, so this is not a block for block tutorial, it's just kind of giving you inspiration. At the back, I'm doing it exactly the same as what I've done at the front. We're using some of that stone brick stairs as well, and just trying to find a pattern. I'm working around the pattern of a square or rectangle, and then just adding in windows where I feel will work. And then at the top, I'm making it more thick and bringing it out with some of the spruce. And then yeah, we've got those nice little archways. I kind of didn't do the interior and stuff like that. I kind of built this in my own time, so I wasn't going to do a block for block tutorial, but maybe in the future I might do a block for block tutorial on something a little bit like this. Now I'm using the wool for the windows. You can kind of change your windows, make your windows however you choose. I've just chosen to have like one little windows, and as you can see where we've got the chimney coming up, I'm not completely joining that together. I do actually take some blocks out of the chimneys just to make it look a little bit more detailed, and I'm bringing it up a little bit higher because I didn't actually estimate how big the roof was going to be, and I wanted the roof to kind of connect into these chimney areas at the side, and it just locks into place. And at the front we've got those windows. We've got a nice little space at the front because I was going to put another little kind of like out building coming out of the extruding out of the building. Building the roof up with spruce and stone brick, keeping it super simple. And then I'm joining them together. As you can see with the roof, it's even working as a medieval house, even just doing the roof kind of simple like this. But you can make it peak up higher, but obviously that's a lot more work to detail the front. Now you can keep the details at the front fairly simple. I've chosen to kind of put like a little outhouse, and then put some of the rows going up like this with some wool kind of in. But this is like a 5x5 box at the front. Well, it's probably more than that, to be honest. It's 3x3 little windows, as you can see there. I'm joining that roof in, and it's just peeking underneath the bigger roof, and then you can just add little details that you think will work. I've just gone with the spruce, and then I've filled in some trapdoors with some of the dirt, just so we can put some plants in and things like that. And as you can see at the very front with that archway, I just kind of put some black wool behind it. It just gives it the vision of it having like depth. But obviously if you're gonna build this into a survival build, you would obviously put like a door on there and stuff. You could probably keep it black but put a doorway in there. But as you can see, I've got a little light coming down from there as well. You get a good little view of it, just replicating it on the other side. It's kind of got like a steampunk sort of feel to it as well. which I think is pretty awesome. But yeah, so the next details, filling in the water, and then obviously adding plants going around the place and things like that, just to kind of decorate it a little bit more. I've done plenty of houses like this in this sort of style, so if you watch those or do the block for block tutorials, you guys will know. Any people that have watched me before, they'll know this sort of style anyway. So as you can see, the roof is plain, so what you can do is add other roofs coming off the roof that you've got already. It really does make the build, even just that one roof coming off at the side, you can see how much of a difference it really does make. And then I'm just using the stone, I'm adding some little bits of chimney, and then on the very top I wanted like a huge dome coming out with a huge chimney coming out the top. So we've got those two chimneys at the side. As you can see, it's a 3-1-3-1, and then I'm building it up like this, so it's like a little square, and then just putting like stairs and patterns and taking blocks out just to add more detail. Sometimes rather than adding blocks, by taking blocks out, you're adding more detail because you've got like the holes in the walls and depths and stuff. Put a little roof on it like that, and there you go. It looks pretty awesome. I kind of very happy with that. And there's loads more detail, like as you can see, we've got fairly plain roofs. You could just take out little bits and add some stone in there, just to do that, or you could have like stairs poking out, so they kind of like give it more of a pointed roof. It doesn't have to be symmetrical, as you can see. As you can see. I keep saying that. I just can't help it. Adding some buttons, as you can't see, because, well, you might be able to see, but if you can't see, I'm seeing for you, and I'm telling you it's got loads of buttons, alright? And then obviously we're just going to have a little look around what it looks like in the Conquest texture pack. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I know it's not my normal videos and it's probably a bit out there, but I've been very tired, to be honest, but I've been designing loads and loads of houses and stuff for you guys. So I'm going to be doing some modern, some medieval. I'm going to be putting some really epic builds out there for this year. So this year, better watch out, get subscribed, comment ready, and slap a like on the video, because it really does help me out. And yeah, share it on Facebook with your friends. I'm Almost Addicted signing out. I think my next tutorial is going to be a block for block, so I shall see you then. Peace out. Bye.